Hello again, everyone out there, my elite followers, and not only followers but occasional strange and strange people and strangers and occasional viewers as always. And that's kind of like my speaking thing again of pretty nicest evening of tonight. And I've just been to our local place where we're gathered together and practicing our English and the library. The library and there was a get together of our peeps that do regular our English stuff, and I'm not only one amongst these group of people, so I love all these peeps, and I don't know whether they love me in response. It doesn't matter to the point, to the high degree something to me, and even they don't like me, I forgive them all, and those ones who like me, they are like separate category of people, and I can't even tell you how I love them all. And there is like one woman amongst that group that always like about say me something. I don't know. She's maybe about around 55 years old now, as I understood, and she didn't tell me her age actually, but it's not the point. The point is she always tells me something like personal Alex, and blah 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 and stuff, and related to English learning thing, and I guess she kind of tries to grab my attention for a little bit, and she tries to say something that I'm doing good English and so on and so far and stuff, and I'm kind of like pleased with that kind of appraisal, and every time I see her I kind of got that addiction to her words, what she's about to say at a current meeting. And let's say today's meeting, she said kind of like, Alex, from what age have you been learning English? And I said, I've been doing that all my life, and I've been honest with her. And though I've been honest, I don't want to lay something personal on her ears, on someone else's ears, or anyone else's ears, I should say. I am keeping so-called low profile, and that suits me, that works out for me, and why to change the way things going right now. And as always, guys and gals, I don't fucking have something particular to say in this video. I just want to speak and speak out, and to speak more, and to increase my kind of like level of speaking to the point that resides at least at a 1% higher altitude as it was previously. As for my speaking abilities, and it's always like something unspoken and untold stuff remained here in these videos, but I'm not trying to sound out all things that I do, that I try in my life, whatever, and it's more about related to nothing, and trying to wring out as much as I can out of simple items, silly items I should say. And I may one time do something like in particular, let's say describing some item in my apartment, and other time I drop into harsh and deep ramblings, and that also suits me, because by making these ramblings I'm nearing my beloved goal and being fluent completely, and I'm on it right now. And I'm only trying to, not only trying I should say, to sound all the materials in the right way, that I'm not materials but the stuff that I'm telling, that I'm talking about, and I also try to imitate and to emulate and shadow this American accent, which is actually called having no accent. And for me it's not like that completely, because those nicest elite peeps from America, from United States of America, they all have different varieties and wide array of accents, and I love them all, those accents and peeps. That goes by default, and I try to sound like they do, and I don't know, my poor attempts of trying to resemble them. That's my mission here, and I'm already like pretty kind of like seasoned at doing that. By meaning seasoned, I'm not meaning that I'm perfect at doing that. I'm just skillful for to some degree, and it doesn't mean that I'm perfect. I'm not perfect at all. I'm not all impeccableness or whatever you would call it, flawlessness, or I'm not about that. I'm talking here about the advancement within the process of advancement. You always like want to stretch your skills to slightly higher level, just to maybe stepping by 1% upper than you've been previously, and that just extra step you made, that the thing that pulls you, stretches you, and allows you to grow at whatever skills you're about to be fluent in. And it's not fluency. It's not only goes to languages or mental materials. Fluency, it's like the way of things. Then you are able to do whatever you would be doing in a free way, not caring too much about how it goes, not thinking about on every or on each of your oncoming or present steps, and you're only focusing on bringing something meaningful within your activities or within your speaking missions, and by letting the process go by itself, you're just concentrating on your just things that you're about to sound out, or maybe not to just to describe all the things in the right way, but you're just about to trying to do that as good as only you could be doing. And don't gauge your current level of your English or whatever level of your skills, whatever it could be, by the level of someone else. Only compare it to your own level as it been previously, and let's say you had your level of fluency like slightly lower, let's say a year ago, and by comparing your present like level of knowing something or possessing something, let's say it's your English, and by comparing this with your with previous year, let's say the version of yourself that you are right now, and the previous version of yourself, by comparing these two stages of your skills, then you see your improvements, your perseverance, and your perseverance and your intentions to enhance yourself in a more distant and clear way. It's like distilled knowledge, distilled information, when you see very clearly with your eyes your personal advancement, your personal growth within this process of self-development. You know what I'm saying? And it not only goes to any learning things, to any science materials, to any language related materials. It goes to any spheres of our lives, right? Correct me if I'm wrong here. And if you learn something, compare your previous version of yourself with the present moment version of yourself. Live in the moment. Don't save your life for future periods. Don't save any efforts within the current moment of your life to be revealed in future periods. Don't do that. I'm telling you, I've been there, and I know what I'm talking about here. Live your full life. Reveal all your skills that you have. Strive to doing more things in your life. Stretch yourself. Never relish and do nothing within your so-called comfort zone. Never do that. It's just the way that leads you to nowhere and to complete void, I should say, as a person, as a complete personality. And the only thing you want to be doing is to improving your personal skills, wherever it be related to, regardless of the point of your inclination, what do you tend to do, what things you tend to do, what things you want to do, and it doesn't depend on the kinds of things you're about to be doing. It only depends on you, and you decide what to do with your life. You decide what to do with your life activities. The only thing you want to be concentrated on is your personal advancement, and only by advancing your skills you're about to be full person. As I approach this point, see, you have a full rounded personality that resides within you, and if you stay on the same level as you've been previously, you fell down, you kind of sank in those sands, and that drags you down even more, and you lose all that you had previously by standing on the certain level, not moving forward. You only should moving forward, even to be at a certain position. If you are not moving, if you're not getting around anywhere, if you don't moving forward, if you don't moving sideways, that means that you're sinking, you're going down. Literally, I'm telling you. Even try to stand on the ground, and you will be familiar with what I'm talking here right now. And standing on the ground with nothing doing means that you're about to sink there slightly, standing on your feet, and just believe me, your feet literally sink in the ground because you do nothing. You stand in a curved, stable position, but it's not stable. It's all illusion. You only have to move forward, upwards, in order to even stay at the current level, let alone telling about something more, like advance yourself. If you want to advance yourself, the only thing you want to be doing is to doing at least 1% each time you're about to be doing something. Each time you should add that extra 1% of doing something in order to grow. Don't be lazy, don't be fool, don't bullshit yourself by doing nothing or only doing things that reside within your comforting zone. Don't do that. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your precious time of your life with nothing doing. Advance yourself, grow and expand, and everything's going to be fine with that. That's it about tonight. That's been my kind of quick introductory video of tonight, and I'll be releasing other ones soon as I get something new released on this channel. And I'll be releasing something else as soon as I get my inspiration. That's it about tonight. I don't know, that kind of thing. And be good and lit, and just keep learning. Don't quit doing that. See you all until a while. See you soon. Bye.